And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A first carry for Najee Harris.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. He will find his man Chase complete. All the way in. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 63 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now Wilson. Wide open. It's Marshall complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help.
Touchdown, Washington. George Kittle, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 27, Mahomes. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
A nice-looking play to start the drive. Down the middle and complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there for number 15. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Seven, our score after one. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Throwing right, and that's complete. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 15. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Wilson. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now a first down carry for Harris. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes, right side. The 40. The 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. Touchdown! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And Washington has taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
19 seconds showing the play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Taking a shot here for Marshall. They've got his man complete.
You thought you had it.
Touchdown, Washington. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll roll him out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's Washington that scoops it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Second and 4.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw is Wilson. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. On first down, Harris. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mahomes now to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Harris. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Harris going to get it again on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And they remain down by a point. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a throw here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Wilson wants to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now Wilson. Touchdown, Washington. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Mahomes will throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
This has been one mistake.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Thomas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Wilson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. On 1st down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Tomlinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's swung out wide to Sanders. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 37 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The target that time, Michael Thomas, but it's going to be 2nd down. Wilson. Taking a shot here for Marshall. Touchdown! Brandon Marshall, 49 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history. And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of two ways, either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second down at 4. Now here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Eagles. Kyle Pitts from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Thomas. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads. Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points. Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 37 yards. And going deep for Hill. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead. Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Eagles 14.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. They go play action with Wilson. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Wilson. He gets it to Thomas. Touchdown, Washington. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That catch good for only a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. The throw over the middle, taken in. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. O.J. Howard, 61 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson taking a shot here for Marshall. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 97 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take it.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lance Allworth, 79 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's got a man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
They go play action now. Wilson taking a shot here for Marshall. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. All right. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run. Tomlinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Tomlinson.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want big.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Allen off the play fake. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time. To throw, it's Allen. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. O.J. Howard. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 31, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he is all the way up past the 25. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamar Chase, 88 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Wilson. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And that's caught inside the 35. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And now off to the races down the right side.